Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared2x4 here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Otokar Cobra. The Cobra is an infantry mobility vehicle developed by the Turkish firm Otokar, which uses some mechanical components and subsystems of the HMMWV, also known as the Humvee. The vehicle is designed to be very durable with a steel V hull, and it provides protection against small arms fire, artillery shell, shrapnel, and to a certain degree against anti-personnel and tank mines and IEDs. The front wheel arches are designed to be blown away to free blast pockets. So if this thing hit a landmine or whatever, the wheels would actually be able to be blown away, and they're designed to do that. In December 2016, footage of an ISIL attack against Turkish M60 Sabra tanks circulating the internet showed the crew of a Cobra APC surviving a direct hit from an ISIL RPG. Obviously this vehicle does have some pretty good features. You know, looking at it, doesn't look like it's going to be like a super strong vehicle. I mean, you look at some of the other vehicles like the Humvee and stuff, and the Humvees can't really take a direct RPG really without taking massive damage. But to think that a crew in this vehicle survived an RPG direct hit, pretty crazy. So overall, a really interesting vehicle, and it's our first ever Turkish vehicle pretty much ever. So that's also awesome. We got a new country joining the mix of Modern Warfare, or just tutorials really in general on the channel. So really cool stuff and everything like that. Now this version here is equipped with the mounted 50 caliber or Dishka machine gun. I'm really not sure exactly which one they use, because I've seen both a 50 cal and also Dishkas mounted on top, so I just decided to go ahead and opt with a 50 cal. But obviously if you want to change it over to a Dishka, you can obviously try to come up with some kind of design, and I've done some Dishkas before on some of my other tanks and stuff like that, so you can refer back to those. Anyways, let's go and take a look at the build and see exactly what we're going to be building in this tutorial and get a general idea of what's going on here. So starting off with, we have obviously the front up here. You got your suspension and everything like that. You'll notice it kind of has a very V-shaped hole, as I mentioned, which is designed to kind of provide a little bit more protection from blasts and all that stuff, kind of directing the blast outwards instead of just straight up into the cab. Over here on the front here, you have obviously where the engine would be, some different vents, all kinds of stuff like that. Moving our way back, we have the driver's, or basically the front windshield, I guess, or two windshields really. We got the side mirrors. On the right side here, you have the exhaust. So the exhaust flows up from the engine, goes back like that. Toward the back there, spare tires on the side, and also a door. Both sides are pretty much the same in that kind of sense. Some little viewports here for obviously probably the crew or the troops that it would carry in the back here. It's got the smoke grenade dispensers on top here, different hatches and stuff, probably escape hatches on the back, and also a dismounting door. Some different tail lights and little details on the back there to kind of spice it up a little bit. And of course on top here you have the 50 cal mount right here for obviously a gunner of some sort. There's also a version that has a tow missile launcher equipped, so that will be something that we could do a narrow tutorial on sometime. But yeah, pretty much the vehicle itself looks really cool, and is our first ever Turkish vehicle, so also that's another cool thing. Anyways, let's go and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layer, layer 1. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 1. So for layer 1, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down 2 nether brick stairs, and these 2 nether brick stairs are going to be upside down, back to back, just like this for the start of the left front wheel. We're going to go ahead and go to the nether brick stair here, place down a stone brick top slab, iron trapdoor across, and then a nether stone brick top slab. We're going to place down another nether brick upside down stair, and then another stair coming off the back of it like so. This right here is going to be the front axle in the front of the vehicle. Obviously our vehicle is going to be facing that way, so make sure that it looks like this, and your axle is kind of more toward the middle of the vehicle and not sticking out here toward the front. With that complete, we can go and take some placeholder blocks and count out a space of 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks back from these tires. So same thing here on both sides. We're going to place down a wooden trapdoor here on both ends, which is kind of like a little rung or a little step here to get into the door there. And then we can go and delete these placeholder blocks right here. And again, that's a space of 4 in between this nether brick stair and this wooden trapdoor. Once that's done, we're going to go and skip a space of 1 and then place down another set of nether brick upside down stairs. So just like we did before, 2 nether brick upside down stairs, just like this, upside down, back to back like that for our wheels. We can delete those placeholder blocks, and then what's left for us to do is to go ahead and take our stone brick top slabs, place down 1 top slab here, iron trapdoor, and a stone brick top slab like that. So we're going to have a back of our vehicle here, the front like that, and looking at it from above, we should have something that looks just like this for the wheelbase of the vehicle. With that all complete, that is going to do it for layer number 1. With that, let's move on to layer number 2. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 2. For layer 2, we're going to start off with placing down an anvil on top of this iron trapdoor, followed by a cobblestone wall to both sides. We then want to place down 2 nether brick stairs back to back on top of the 2 nether brick upside down stairs, like that for the wheels, and we're going to go and do the same thing back here, so just like this. Once that's done, we're going to then place down an anvil here in the middle again, followed by a cobblestone wall again to both sides. We're then going to take our green hardened stained clay, place down a row of what is going to be 6 green stained clay blocks in between these anvils like so. And we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak wood stairs and place down a row of 6 upside down stairs across the side here. Same thing over here, just like this. Once that's all finished there, we're going to go ahead and go up to the front here, come off the anvil, we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair. We then want to go ahead and go to this this wooden trapdoor to place down a dark oak wood fence gate, open it up toward the stair. Same thing over here, just like this. We then want to go and grab signs, place down a sign here on both sides of this dark oak wood fence gate. So same thing up here, just like this on both sides of the fence gate, like that for the little rung there, the little step. Coming back here to this section, we're going to place down a dark oak wood, or a row of 3 of dark oak wood top slabs that goes across the back there, just like that. And once you have that done, you should get something that looks like this from up above. And with that all complete, that is going to do it for layer 2. With that, let's move on to layer 3. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 3. For layer 3, we're going to start off by placing down a dark oak wood upside down stair that's going to go on top of this stair right up here in the front. To both sides of the stair, we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down corner stair to both sides like so, so you get something that looks like that from the front there. We then want to place down a dark oak wood top slab that comes off these corner stairs out to the sides there and kind of for the fenders over the wheels. With that done, we're going to go ahead and go to the center stair, and we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a dark oak wood fence gate. Now coming off the center stair right there, upside down stair, we're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate, open it up toward the stair. On both sides of this fence gate, we're going to go and place down a item frame. So just like this on both sides of the dark oak wood fence gate. And then we're going to go and place down a green stained glass pane in those item frames. Then for the front here, we're just going to place down a sign like that across. With that done, we're going to go to the corner stairs here on both sides. We're going to place down an item frame, place down a glass block in the item frame, and then out to the sides here, we're going to place down another item frame to both sides and an orange stained glass block in those item frames. We then want to grab ourselves some iron bars. We're going to place down a row of 2 of 1 and 2 iron bars on the sides here, come off these dark oak wood corner stairs and dark oak wood slabs like that for the front there for your lights. And kind of like the protection over the lights, I guess. Light guards, I guess you can call them. Anyways, once that's done, we're going to take our green stained clay. We're going to place down a... we want to go ahead and place down a row of... Or my bad, it's actually going to be a green stained clay block in the middle, followed by a dark oak wood upside down stair here on both sides. Coming off the dark oak wood upside down stair, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this out to the side. Same thing over here. So this stair in there is going to be turned into a corner stair. Going back from the stairs on the sides here, we're going to go and place down a dark oak wood upside down stair that comes off this stair, turning that into a corner stair. Same thing over here. And in between these stairs, we just want to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay across like so. Once that's done there, we're going to take our green stained clay blocks, place down a row of 3, followed by a second row of 3. We're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves some nether brick stairs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 nether brick stairs like this. And on the bottom of these nether brick stairs, we're going to place down 1 and 2 nether brick upside down stairs like that for the spare tire. And I did forget to include that in the previous layer, so I do apologize for missing that. I just actually noticed that when we we're putting the wheel on. But yeah, going to do that on both sides there for the spare tire. Once that's done, we're going to place down another row of 3 of green stained clay across the middle, dark oak wood upside down stair to both sides. We then want to place down another row of 3 of green stained clay across the middle here. We're going to place down a spruce wood upside down stair, again on both ends. When that's done, we're going to place down another row of 3, green stained clay across, spruce wood corner stair here on both ends. We're then going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay across the middle again, dark oak wood upside down stair like that, facing toward the rear. We're then going to place down another row of green stained clay going back. This time we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this. Or, my bad, it's a dark oak wood, yeah, it's going to be a dark oak wood stair like this coming off of it. So basically facing this stair. Same thing over here. And we're also going to place down a sign on the side of the stair as well. So just like this on both sides. Now once that's done, we're going to go back from this stair here. We're going to place down another dark oak wood upside down stair. So we turn this into a corner stair. And we're going to do the same thing over here. And then from this stair here, we're going to place down one and a second nether brick, or sorry, a dark oak wood upside down stair on both sides here. So it's going to turn this into a corner stair. So you have a corner stair, regular stair wrapping around here. And then in the very middle, we're just going to place down a spruce wood stair. Now around this corner stair here, we're going to place down signs around it like this. Make sure you don't type on the signs at all. And we're just going to wrap around like that for the back there. We then just want to go and grab ourselves a zombie head and place down a zombie head coming off this dark oak wood upside down stair like this on the left side and left side only. With that all done, that is going to do it for layer number 3. With that, let's move on to layer number 4. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 4. For layer 4, we're going to start off with placing down a daylight sensor on top of this dark oak wood upside down stair, followed by a wooden trapdoor to both sides that's closed like that. We then want to go and grab ourselves a green carpet, place down a green carpet on top of those two nether brick top slabs on both sides like that for the front here. After that's done, we're going to take our dark oak wood slabs, we're going to place down a row of 3 across, and make sure to keep closing those wooden trapdoors that they keep popping up. We're then going to place down a wooden trapdoor here on both sides of this row of 3 of dark oak wood slabs. Once that's done, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair here in the middle, followed by a nether brick stair to both sides of it. When that's done there, we're going to go ahead and go to the sides here and place down a zombie head at about a 45-degree angle on top of this dark oak wood upside down stair here, like that on both sides there. With that done, we're going to take our green stained clay, and we want to go and take our green stained clay, place down a row of 3 across, followed by a dark oak wood stair like this on both sides. Now over here on the right side of the vehicle, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull. Over here on the left side, we're just going to go and leave it blank like that. When that's done there, we're going to take our green stained clay. We're going to place down a green stained clay block here on both sides, going back from this dark oak wood stair. And we want to place down a lever like this, coming off the green stained clay block flipped upward like that. When that's done there, we're going to go take a green stained clay block, place down another one on both sides like this, going back. After that, we're going to go and place down a spruce wood plank on both sides, followed by a spruce wood stair like so. In between those spruce wood stairs, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay to fill that space in. And also coming off this spruce wood plank here on both sides, we're going to place down a tripwire hook. So just like that. When that's all done, we're going to take our green stained clay, place down a row of 5 all the way across here. We then want to place down a second row of 5 like this across, and then we're going to place down a third row of 5 across as well. On the very back here, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves some item frames. So we're going to go and grab item frames and also some red stained glass blocks. For this on the back here, we're going to place down a red stained glass block coming off this green stained clay block. We're going to go and place down a red stained glass block in that item frame like so. Once that's done, we're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate like this on this come off this green stained clay block, opened up toward it like so for the back tail lights there. In the very middle space, we're actually going to go ahead and replace this green stained clay block with a spruce wood stair facing that direction like so. And then we want to go ahead and just place down a lever that's going to be coming off this green stained clay block over here to the right side, and make sure it's facing upward like that. And once that's all done, the last thing for us to do is just to place down a stone button on this green stained clay block here. This is going to go on both sides like that for a bit of detailing. With that all complete, that's going to do it for layer number 4, and with that we can move on to layer number 5. Alright guys, moved on to our next layer, we have layer number 5. For layer 5, we're going to go ahead and start off by grabbing ourselves some stone buttons, and we're going to place down 1 and 2 stone buttons on these 2 green stained clay blocks up here right before the windshield. When that's done, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair on top of this green stained clay block with the back facing toward the middle like this. In between these stairs, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass block, a green stained clay block, and a light gray stained glass block like that for the windshield. On both sides here on top of this lever and going out to the sides, we're going to place down 2 light gray stained glass panes going out to both sides. Over here on the left side of the vehicle, so this side over here, we're going to place down a sign coming off this light gray stained glass pane going toward the front. Over here on the left side, we're going to place down another brick fence post on top of this wither skeleton skull. So it's a little bit different there on both sides, so make sure both sides are done correctly. After that's done, going back, we're going to go and take our light gray stained glass blocks. We're going to place down a row of 5 that's going to go all the way across here. So just like that. Once that's done, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair back on both sides and a row of 3 of green stained clay in between those dark oak wood slabs. Once that's done there, we're going to go and do another row. So dark oak wood stair, again on both sides here, and a row 3 in between those dark oak wood stairs. Once that's done, on the sides here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 dark oak wood stairs going back, 1 and 2 over here as well, we want to go and then grab ourselves spruce wood planks, place down 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2 green stained clay blocks down the middle. With that all complete there, we're going to go and go to the sides here. We're going to grab ourselves some item frames again. And we're going to go and then take a black wool block, and we're going to go and place down 2 item frames on the sides of these 2 dark oak wood stairs, and 2 black wool blocks in it to kind of create these little viewport type designs. On the first item frame here, we're going to place down a sign on this dark oak wood stair to kind of cover it up and make it look a little bit nicer. However, we're going to leave the second one alone because we will have a smoked grenade dispenser which kind of goes over it a little bit. So moving back here to this rear section, we're going to place down a spruce wood slab in the center, followed by a dark oak wood slab to both sides. Now once that's done, we're going to go and grab ourselves a mossy cobblestone wall and place down a mossy cobblestone wall on the very sides here in the corners. These are going to be the mounts here for the radio antennas. And we then want to go and go back and place down a nether brick upside down stair on the side here. On the front of the stair, or basically the back of it, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull going forward for the smoke grenade dispensers. And we're going to do the same thing here on both sides. So same thing over here. Upside down stair, which actually needs to be placed this way. Don't know what I'm doing. There we go. And just like that on both sides there. On the very back, we're just going to go ahead and grab ourselves zombie heads, place down 1 and 2 zombie heads, come off these 2 dark oak wood slabs. With that all complete, that is going to do it for layer number 5. And with that, we're going to move on to our last final layers. Where we're going to go and move on to layers 6, 7, 8, and 9. We're going to put the top of the vehicle on with the turret and all that stuff, and also all of our little details and stuff like that. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to our last final layers. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we'll be going ahead and working on layers 6 through 9. These are going to be the last layers of the build. To go ahead and get started here, we want to start off by placing down a wither skeleton skull on this dark oak wood stair here. We're going to do it at a slight angle, so actually more of like a 45-degree angle, so it kind of continues that piping look like this. Going back from the wither skeleton skull, we're going to place down 1 and 2, or sorry, my bad, just 1 end rod back, followed by 2 dark oak wood or nether brick slabs, and then a wither skeleton skull on the end here. We then want to go ahead and go to the sides of these nether brick slabs, out to the side of the vehicle, and place down 2 signs like this, like that for the kind of muffler here and all that stuff right there. When that's done there, we're going to go take our stone buttons. We're going to place down 1 and 2 stone buttons on those spruce wood planks. Same thing over here, 2 stone buttons. We're going to place down 2 redstone comparators on these 2 nether brick upside down stairs. And then going to these mossy cobblestone walls, we're going to place down a total of 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron bars that go up like this. Same thing over here, just like that. Once that's all done, it's time to work on the little turret position here. So for this, we're going to place down a spruce wood slab that's going to go on this green stained clay block right here. We then want to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood stair on the surrounding sides here. So you get something that looks like this. Going toward the front, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a dark oak wood fence post. Place down a dark oak wood fence post coming off the spruce wood slab. And then we're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate opened up toward the spruce wood fence post like this going forward. Once that's done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a zombie head. We're going to place down a zombie head here between the fence post and this stair, kind of in this corner right here. We're going to place it at about a 45-degree angle, and we're going to do the same thing over here with that zombie head. We then want to go ahead and go to this section here in between these stairs. We're going to place down a zombie head at a 45-degree angle all the way around. We then want to, or actually, my bad, where these zombie heads are, we're actually going to swap these out for mossy cobblestone walls. So there's going to be mossy cobblestone walls, and then on top of those mossy cobblestone walls, we're going to place down a zombie head at a 45-degree angle, like that, on both sides there. Once that's done, we're going to grab ourselves a wooden trapdoor, place down a wooden trapdoor on top of the stair, face it backwards, or open it up so it looks like that, and that's going to be on both sides, or all 3 of these stairs going back, and then we're just going to take green banners and place them down like this to create the armored paneling around the turret. Once that's all finished, for the turret itself, we're going to place down a anvil on top of this dark oak wood fence post, and then we're going to go and place down a nether brick upside down stair coming off this anvil. Coming off the dark oak wood, or the nether brick upside down stair, we're going to place down 2 end rods going forward for the barrel of the gun. When that's done there, we're going to go and grab ourselves a dark oak wood fence gate, place down a dark oak wood fence gate on top of the spruce wood slab, connect it up to the anvil by opening it up like so. Over here to the left side of the nether brick slab, we're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab there for the kind of magazine, and then we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor like this right next to it. Also come off this spruce wood, or the the dark oak wood slab, we're going to place down another wooden trapdoor and flick it downwards like that. Now, coming off the wooden trapdoor right here, we're going to go and grab ourselves a glass block, and we're also going to need to grab ourselves an item frame. For a little spotlight on the turret, we're going to place down a item frame, glass block, and a sign over it like that for a little spotlight on it. Over here on the other side, it's a little bit different. We're going to go and place down a wooden trapdoor that's going to be kind of coming off this space like this. So we're going to go and place down a placeholder block, put a wooden trapdoor, close it like this. And then up here for this section, we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor on top and have it opened up like that, so it kind of creates a little bit of a slant here. And on this wooden trapdoor, we're going to place down a green banner. So just like that. And the last thing for us to do is just on top of this narrow brick upside down stair, we're going to place down a redstone repeater with the notches flicked all the way forward. Make sure to fix any wooden trapdoors that decide to open up on you. And once you have that complete, that's going to pretty much do it for my design for the Otokar Cobra. Overall, really awesome looking vehicle to say the very least. And yeah, just overall really like the way it came out. It's a pretty interesting vehicle and our first ever Turkish vehicle, so that's also really fun. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys do end up using this design, I say you guys give me proper credit for it. This be a thing from the side of the build, tweet to my channel or this video if this does appear on any social media sites. As long as you guys give me credit for it, you're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. And overall, have fun and enjoy the build. Other than that, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Jerick 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.